Now, for you, Mr. Chair, not only did the mechanisms that the Liberal government set up to counter foreign interference completely fail to counter the disinformation campaign in your riding, but based upon what I'm hearing from your testimony, it's even worse than that insofar as I understand it. The Liberal Party took advantage of Beijing's disinformation narrative, amplified it, and even created complementary misinformation and disinformation products targeting the Chinese diaspora community in Steveston, Richmond East. Is that a fair characterization of what happened? Could you elaborate upon that?
That's my observation in the riding that I ran for re-election in Steveston, Richmond East and BC. Certainly, that's how I observed and felt. It seemed to me that I always put myself in my opponent's shoes. If I had observed this information being propagated against him, character assassination, I would actually stand to defend him, because it is not true. It is not the right way to conduct our democracy. But unfortunately, that was not the case during the election in 2021. And it was obvious that there were targeted campaign, attack against me, and I was basically alone.
Well, very disturbing to learn that the Liberal Party actively amplified Beijing disinformation. They were not a mere bystander to it. It's worse than turning a blind eye, that's for sure. Now, for you, Mr. Chair, it came to light at the public inquiry on foreign interference that during the 2019 election, the Prime Minister's Department, the PCO, detected disinformation about Justin Trudeau in an article circulating on Facebook. The Prime Minister's Department asked Facebook to remove that article because they said it risked threatening the integrity of the election. By contrast, when the Prime Minister's Department was asked about the disinformation targeting you and the Conservative Party that was circulating on WeChat during the 2021 election, and why they didn't ask for that disinformation to be taken down, a representative from the Prime Minister's Department said dismissively, quote, "The content would likely only reach Chinese diaspora readers," end of quote. What do you make of that explanation, and what does it say about how this government operates?
It touches my very inner identity to its core, because I always believe that the Prime Minister is wrong, that Canada does not have a systemic and structural discrimination against certain group. But what I heard during the hearings shook that a little bit, because it looks like that there are some Canadians that are more worthy and valuable for protection than others. Canada is a multicultural society that we're in, and definitely every Canadian deserves to be protected. And it looks like that the mechanism that they put in place does not handle disinformation and misinformation being spread, using non-official languages.